Yo, what's up, guys? And oh man, it happened. It happened. It happened. It happened. For the people that follow me on Instagram, I did already post it there. But I did a few LD scrolls, and with that few LD scrolls, I got something interesting. You might know that I already have a light pony. But let me tell you that I currently have two light ponies. This is like the picture of me summoning it. It's like I summoned it yesterday after the SWEL. I bought like a few things that was low on crystals. And I got a second light pony. And the moment I saw net 5, I kind of had like a feeling. I was like, yo, this is gonna be a dupe. So this is my first dupe in 13 LD. So I do have 13 or about 12 unique LD net 5s right now. This is number 13, which is a dupe, which is definitely going to be fed for a blessing. However, for the blessings, currently I can't do that yet. Well, I can do this part already, which we're definitely gonna do. Bye-bye pony. I could use it for siege for a second time, but definitely not planning to do that. And right now, I do need ancient crystals to actually get the blessing in itself. I did summon, as you also might have noticed on the picture, I did summon a Sky Surfer before, which was a Miles, but I did already buy the things. Like I tend to buy these kind of things if they have good stuff in there. So I do have those already. I could, however, I pulled a third Vanessa, or not Vanessa, third Camilla. I could feed in that third Camilla. And I could feed in most likely whatever is gonna come from this, because there's very good odds that I will go full on dupes on this. So that's so far we're like 8 out of 10 on dupes. There are odds that I pull one of the two units that I still want, which are the either Lucia or the Windokbi Lord. But if I don't get either of those, this is going to be straight up a dupe, and then I'll probably get my dupe blessing. So yeah, am I very sad about it or angry about it? Not really. I think it's kind of like the blessing is good hype. That's the main thing. Like a blessing is just an insane hype. And for that reason, I also want to make that into a video series kind of stuff, where I put somewhere down below here during like all of my videos, how many LDs did I do? Plus, I'm only gonna do LD summons while I'm on stream. So, not during videos, not while I'm not doing anything, only on stream. So, the moment that the blessing pops, it's 100% going to be on stream, which I think is just a cool hype. And yeah, it might take a while. We did see like Obabo recently pull its blessing. It did take him like, I think, a good 11 months or something like that. So, definitely will say we're gonna get that blessing. Yeah, would I say that... Is the getting a blessing real bad? Well, it really depends, like, what do you get in a blessing? Like, for example, if you get a blessing for another dupe, or, well, another dupe is just kind of wasted in the first place. But if I get a blessing for, like, a Dorothy and a Veronica, yeah, then I really like to have my blessing, for example. But, yeah, once again, there's a lot of LDs out there that are not that interesting, but... Let's look at the LDs that would be my most wanted if I get those LD scrolls. Also, I will have to wait with summoning the LD scrolls that I have right now until I actually get that blessing. So the moment I get my blessing, I will also do like a however many LD scrolls that I have. I will also kind of track in time, like how long it takes me to get, for example, like the rate that you need for an LD to pop. So an LD5 to pop, that's like what's like 250, 300 or something like that. So I'm gonna kind of keep track of like how many LD scrolls do I use for that, how unlucky or lucky I am on that one. And then we're just gonna see from there. Maybe I'm gonna do it like a standard Sunday thing, because on Sunday you always get some LD scrolls from the Arena Rush. And then we translate that into like at the end of the Arena Rush, I always do my LD summons. Might be something like that, might be like on random pack occasions or something like that. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I'm gonna be saving all of my LDs and actually doing them on stream all the time. So what are the units that I'm mainly looking for if I were to get an LD, and which were like the heavy hitters for me that I would really like? So I would say if we're looking at light, I would say most wanted right now is Veronica. I think Veronica Maximilian is just insanely strong. Second most wanted would be a Laura Neftis, and Laura Maximilian, also very strong. So I definitely do like those units. I would like a Yeon Hong, even though I don't have the best runes for a Yeon Hong. I don't really have crazy Swift sets, but I'm trying to work on those. But I do think that Yeon Hong is a very cool unit, plus the Yeon Hong combination with a Neftis is very strong as well. I think Tian Lang is definitely still a good unit. A unit that I would like, but a lot of people might be like, but why? Is a Talisman. And Talisman is because Nephthys Tiana Talisman with a Kabila or without the Kabila in Siege is probably one of the strongest offenses in the game. So I definitely do like that one a lot. And then for the new unit, the newer units, I think she is insanely good. So that is definitely a high wanted. I would say that any of those other new units, not really too much wanted. There's still definitely like a few units that I would like to see out there. But I would... Chitian Dasheng is definitely a nice one. Julian is nice. So Wrath is not too bad. Also pairs up well with the Nephthys kind of things that I have. Let's look at Dark, which are my most wanted on Dark. Well, I would say for Siege, this is definitely not a bad take, but I wouldn't be, like, besides Siege, I wouldn't be super happy about it, but I think it's a kind of cool pick. Han would absolutely be very nice. Nikki would be very nice. I would still definitely like a Ragdoll. So there's a lot of units out there. Bella, I think, would do good for me as well. Besides that, is there any unit that I would really like? I wouldn't mind her. I think she's kind of niche. She's not super great, but I can pair that kind of funny with a Maximilian as well, so that would be kind of fun. Giselle is mainly siege defense, which wouldn't be too bad. So I would say about 1/3 of the units well, let's say 1/4 of the units I will be very happy with. Then I would say 2/4 of the units I would be like, okay, I can kind of use it. And then 1/4 of the units are gonna be like the Bay. the Bay level. We all know what the Bay level is for me, right? So yeah, that's just one of those units like, I'll probably use it, I'll probably try to use it, but it's probably also one of those units that you're like, nah, I'd rather not get it. So let me know in the comments, what is your most wanted LD? I'm just curious about that. I did this on stream a few days before that as well. And the fun fact is that the most wanted LD is actually very spread out. And for that reason, I feel like that if they do an LD event, I've been talking about this in the past, I'm still not like, I think it would be too OP maybe, but I kind of like the idea, is that where you select 10 LD units and you pull one of those 10. Whereas, of course, if you say like 3, like everyone is kind of going to pull like the same units or trying to pull like the same units. It's going to be like the meta LDs, whatever is out there right now. But if you're selecting 10, you're never going to be unhappy because otherwise you're just choosing them. And you're not going to be, because I definitely think like if they ever would make an LD scroll, like sure they're not going to do this year, maybe like many years down the line, but if they would do an LD scroll and you straight up get a dupe, or you do an LD scroll and you straight up get like a debate, people are going to be very unhappy and they're probably going to quit. But if you're selecting 10 units, unless you don't know what to select, but then there's going to be a lot of videos from like me, Jean-P, I don't know how many other people of like which units they recommend, but I would definitely say, like, if you can choose 10 LDs, there's definitely going to be one of those 10 very good for you. So for that reason, you don't have to name 10, but I am very curious to see in chat, like, what's your most wanted LD5 out there? And from that, I definitely think we can already see that it's not, like, pretty much, like, back in the days, it was just like, oh, Ragdoll is the best LD5, or Gianna is the best LD5, or Artemil is the best LD5. Like, everyone wants exactly that unit. Currently, I think it's very spread out. I would say RTA-wise, probably Laura still being best LD5, or maybe Veronica, or depending what you compare things with. Like, those kind of units are insanely strong. But is it the most wanted for everyone for that reason? No, I don't think so. So for that reason, quite curious what you guys think. I hope you guys are excited for a blessing journey for me, and we'll see when it pops. Maybe it pops pretty soon, maybe it won't pop pretty soon, but definitely I will have video footage of it because I won't do any LD scroll without being on stream. So guys, hope you enjoyed that. At least first blessing for me to finally, first time that I got a blessing in 13. It's not too bad. If we check at Chronicles, for example, in Summoners War Chronicles, I got a dupe net 5 after 5 LD5s. Then I got another dupe LD5 after 12. And then I got another dupe LD5. I got a dupe LD5 on 12 and 13 because I had back-to-back dupes over there. And then today, like, we had like an update on Chronicles and I did a few summons and I got a dupe and then 2 new ones. No, wait, 3 new ones. That game is so easy to get LD5. Like, relative to this, I got like 17 or 18 over there. Like, you definitely get a lot of, you play everything and that kind of stuff. So, definitely a lot easier. But yeah, I care more about getting LT5s over here than in Chronicles, because in Chronicles these days, I log in, do my daily, log back out. I just hope that the game at some point gets kind of fun and good again. Currently, it's kind of like, I don't know. The meta is kind of weird. They added a few more PvE things in there, which are kind of cool. You can smash your hands on those kind of things. But that is it for this video. Too bad not an LD toy, but in the future, a choice between an LD toy, so we can choose the better toy. So guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and see you as always in the next one. Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more guides, join the Discord and check out the content tab, which has the dungeon guide archive and the video guide archive, which contains all of the guides that you need. Hope to see you there.